Welcome back. Mic test. Good deal. So, you've come here again. It's time to learn the next phase of self-defense. We've learned how to approach an opponent in the initial stages of a conflict using defensive body language. So what do you actually do once you're in the heat of it, right? Of course, you open a conflict with open hands, defensive gesture, even the head lowered and a submissive posture. But really, that just gives you the ability to have your legs flexed already, and then to lunge forward and to strike at the face. And then if they duck down when you need them in between their legs, right? So, the next phase, proper punching. Now, for this phase, we're going to focus on the footwork specifically, right? So, if you're right hand dominant, you would put your left leg to the front. You would have your back leg like so. And you would have like a little bit of a tension in your right hip constantly. You would constantly be flexing that until you're ready to release it, right? And really, when you throw your left punch, you can step in. And then when you throw your right straight, you twist your back leg. Almost like you're playing a round of golf. You're going in for the swing, and then you twist your leg. Same thing when you're throwing your punch. If you're right-handed, your left foot should be forward, your left hand should be in front of your right hand. When you throw that left jab, you can step in. When you throw that right straight, you want to turn your body, almost like you're driving your toes into the ground and twisting it around your toes. And again, all of this lower body is tight. Your glutes are squeezed, your thighs are squeezed, your calf muscles are squeezed, and you're just releasing that tension when you throw a punch. In combination, this is what you would be doing. So, left foot forward, right foot back, guard is up, your elbows are close enough to your body to where somebody goes in for a hook or a jab at your midsection. You block it with your elbow. You don't like do this and drop your guard or you can get hit in the face, right? What you do is you drop your posture for that punch. You block it by moving your entire body against that punch and then blocking it on your elbow, your forearm, all that. Now let's say you're blocking a punch to the face, right? So really, the hardest part of your hand will be around your knuckles. Around your wrist, if you get hit hard enough by somebody strong enough, that could severely injure you. So really, you want to get hit along the two bones that make up your arm. One is stronger than the other, right? This bone right here. You could probably take one or two punches from a fairly strong person and not break anything. So really, you don't even want to block it with your hands. You want to block it with your arms, ideally. And if you can get your elbow to block where their knuckle is going to hit, your elbow is the strongest bone in your body. So there are weak points on the skull. It's very hard, right? So if you punch somebody in the face and they duck their head and you break your hand on their skull, that's also a thing, right? So when you're punching, how do you aim, right? How do you even aim for the right vital points? for defense, to counterattack? Well, your guard is up. You're gonna squinch your body, without dropping your guard when they're going in for those low shots, keeping your guard up when they go in for the face. And also, it's all about stance. You don't necessarily have to block a punch with your arms or your hands. You can just duck, weave. That'll be covered in a different video. This is for the actual postures and stances that you will need when defending yourself against an attacker, right? So, chin down. One of the knockout points is the chin / the jaw. So if you can get them to hit like your eye or your head, it's gonna hurt. But that's the thing. Whenever somebody attacks you, whenever there's conflict, pain is inevitable, right? So if you know these proper techniques, you can minimize the amount of serious injury that you or the opponent could incur, right? You can minimize the amount of serious pain by ducking your chin, eyes forward, watch their feet and watch their hands, right? Watch their shoulders too. Most times, untrained fighters, when they go in to throw a punch, it'll start from the shoulder. So if you're watching their shoulders or their feet and they take a step in, they're probably going to throw it left straight. If they're twisting their back foot, they're probably about to throw a right straight, right?